Hey, yo, peace to the family. There's a whole lot been going on, man, as it relates to this on again, off again, on again, off again fight negotiations between Devin the Dream Haney and Teofimo Lopez. Now, I've learned that they had some type of agreement and they were going to fight each other. This is what I learned when I interviewed Bill Haney. However, apparently there was, Teofimo, for whatever the reason may be, pulled out of it. I did see some of the interview that he did with Punch Drunk as it relates to the $11 million offer. He said that he's not going to sell his soul for $11 million. So, this really amazes me because Teofimo is the type of person that, he has so much contempt for black people and black fighters, yet and still, you get an opportunity to fight a black fighter, to beat him up if you're that good, for $11 million, yet you're ducking him. So I just really don't get it or understand this guy, whatever he does with his career. I really don't give a damn. I give 25 fucks to be fair. But, it's like it's going, the boxing fans is a yo-yo because Ring Magazine will report that, hey, man, August 16th is the date that they're supposed to fight. I know that Devin Haney is in Miami training. I know because I physically saw him training. I saw him down there. You know what I mean? So he's in Miami training. And I'm like, well, this guy's training for something. So there had to be some type of validity to what were, to the news that we were hearing that this fight was going to go down August the 16th. Like, why the hell does Devin Haney train? He's not training. He ain't training for me. You get what I'm saying? So he was training for some goddamn body. So now, where do the Haneys go from here? I have no idea. It's amazing because I'm looking at some news outlets and you got people that's so dug in on, and I get it. If you hate the Haneys, I have no qualms with that. I really don't give a damn. But however, people, sometimes, you can hate somebody so much that you won't even call a spade. And it's the craziest thing in the world. Had it been Teofimo Lopez was the one that hey, I'm trying to fight Devin Haney. I want to fight Devin Haney. And Turki Alashikh offered Devin Haney $11 million, according to what Teo was saying, that he's not going to sell his soul for $11 million. So apparently that's what he was being offered. And had Devin Haney say, you know what, I'm not going to sell my soul for $11 million, and I agree to fight Teo, but then I'm going to back out and not fight him. Do you know what the backlash would be? What if Shakur Stevenson done that? We talking about the favorite black fighters who everybody love to hate. What if Shakur Stevenson done that? What if Keyshawn Davis done that? Or any of the fighters who are not a part of the popular crowd as it relates to the mainstream media and a lot of the I hate certain fighters YouTube channels who put certain narratives and their subscribers and their fan base. It'll be something totally different. But, Teofimo is a duck. He ducked $11 million to fight Devin Haney. It's as simple as that. Bottom line, you know what I mean? He's a Honduran duck. You know what I mean? So, again, he doesn't have a fan base. He's not Mexican, so the Mexicans don't fuck with him. The Puerto Ricans don't fuck with him. The Dominicans, the blacks definitely don't fuck with him. And the whites don't fuck with him. I've been to your fights. You fight in Hulu theaters, fam. 4,000, 5,000 seat capacity venues. You fighting at the Michelob Ultra Arena, fam, and you can't even sell that out. And I think that venue hold like 11 or 12,000. And when I was there, you did like 5,000 and some change. So you're not a draw on the East Coast nor the West Coast. You get what I'm saying? Hopefully you can find some Honduran boxing fans that'll get behind you. You're a man without an identity. You're a man without a fan base. You're a man without a land. And now you're a duck. You get what I'm saying? That's the reality of the situation. I don't care how you slice it. I don't care how you dice it. It is what it is. Now, Bob Arum, you got to go back to Bob. First, you said, man, Bob, I ain't made over $1 million. You know what I mean? Fighting on Top Rank. We know that was a lot, but I'm going to take it and run with it. So the white man, Bob Arum, is not paying you no money, right? According to you, what you're saying out of your mouth. So the biggest payday that you'll receive, Teofimo, is when you fought on the Riyadh season card, and that was thanks to Turki Alashikh. So Turki Alashikh paid you more money than you ever been paid for one fight at that point in your career, and now he's willing to double or triple that what you were last paid. You know what I mean? Then you know what I mean? So now you're talking about $11 million, and you turned that down to fight Devin Haney. Or you turning that down not to fight Devin Haney. So this is the crazy part about it. If Devin Haney is so pillow-fisted, which a lot of people say he can't crack an egg. Fine, don't have no problem with that. And if Devin Haney is chinny, meaning that as soon as he get touched on that chin, he going to get hurt, get knocked out, get wobbled, I have no problem with that, then that should be easy money. If I had an opportunity to fight an opponent that was looked upon as pillow-fisted, I don't have to worry about him knocking me out. And if he's chinny, it's going to be easy for me to knock him out. You get what I'm saying? I'm saying Oscar De La Hoya saying, yeah, you know, he did the right thing and all that stuff there. Oscar, don't you do business with Turki Alashikh? You do business with Turki Alashikh, Oscar, while you snorting coke, wearing fishnets and pantyhose and high heels, and you live in the same community. The same community is Bill Haney. Y'all literally live right across the street from each other. Right across the street from each other. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, Bill walk out the house. Hey, Oscar, what you doing? Oh, just snorting some coke, wearing high heels and fishnets. What you doing? Oh, I'm sitting over here talking shit about you on Twitter. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about you on Clapback Thursdays, Bill. Yeah, okay, Oscar. All right, I'll see you later, buddy. That's it. Y'all go back in y'all houses, y'all mansions, and that's it. And Oscar De La Hoya, man, like, you going out sad, dog. Like, it's amazing. Like, as a fighter, you was a great fighter. But as a promoter, you got to be one of the biggest you got to be one of the biggest transvestites in the game, dog. Now, again, you got $200 million, so you can do whatever you want to do. Take it, take it up the behind or whatever you and Skeletor over there doing. But it is what it is. But however, like what's going on with these negotiations, with these fights, I mean, that's between them. Last time I checked, Teofimo's not your fighter, Oscar, and no, it's Devin Haney is your fighter. So, it is what it is. I mean, I get it. I know it ain't no real beef. I know you just throwing jabs at the Haneys and stuff like that. And I get it. I understand that. All fair is in love in the war. And I get that. I understand that. But the reality of the situation is this. The boys are duck. Period. Nigga, listen, matter of fact, tell Turki Alashikh to call me, Coach Malachi. You can hit me up anytime, 530-494-9636. I'm telling you, nigga, I'll fight Devin Haney right now. Right now. Now, I know I'm going to get my ass whipped, but that's neither here nor there. And you ain't got to pay me $11 million. Listen, I do $5.5 million. $5.5 million. God damn it, I get me a good training camp, get me some trainers, strength and conditioning coaches or whatever. I don't need a strength and conditioning coach. Just get me a good old school trainer. Before the strength and conditioning coaches even came in the game, get me an old school trainer. We gonna get the butter from the duck. I need about a 10 week. I need 10 weeks to get ready for Devin Haney. I need about 10 weeks. You know what I mean? And we can make that happen. And guess what, Turki? You ain't got to pay me $11 million. Listen, I'll fight him. I'll fight him anywhere. Tell him I'll fight him anywhere. I'll fight him in Saudi Arabia. I'll fight him in Vegas. I'll fight him in Oakland. I'll fight him on the Brooklyn Bridge. I'm telling you, I ain't ducking nobody for $11 million. Believe that. But hate, like, share, subscribe. Y'all tell me what do you think about this. A lot of people have been asking me about it, and I'm like, man, this is something else, bro. The boy's a duck. The boy ain't got no Mexican fan base. Your audience, when you fight, we know what their tendency is. You ain't got the blacks. The blacks ain't fucking with you. Maybe one or two coon ass fighters, buck dancing, chicken George ass fighters. Maybe a couple of them, and then the whites ain't fucking with you. Ain't but a handful of them. So the 5 fans that you have, you get what I'm saying, T.O.? It is what it is. I'll holler at y'all, man. Y'all let me know what you think. Hate, like, share, subscribe. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace.